As a child, I grew up geeky. I was the type of kid to tear apart a novel in a week and I would cry over math problems. True story. My nights would consist of caffeinated rampages on the PS2 that would outlast the sunrise, but nothing felt more familiar in my hands than leafing through the newest graphic novel. But then it hit me. Why do so many superheroes gotta be white? Last time I checked, it's not white people that save the world, so why for the longest time have Spider-Man, Superman, Green Lantern, Wolverine, the entirety of the Avengers, Batman, Professor X, Flash, why have they dominated the culture? They're given the best powers, the strongest arm, the fastest flight. Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne just have the power of money, and if Wonder Woman is an Amazonian, you know she wouldn't be that pale, so why are all these superheroes white? I reached such a point of youthful assurance that I was convinced I must have a power of my own. Something that could protect me, something to let me help people. Every time I rolled my sleeves up, I could feel the sun's energy and wake up the next morning with a sunburn. Being part of a handful of white kids in my middle school, you better believe I tried to shapeshift, and in the sense of becoming someone I'm not, it worked. But in the end, I was just me. I was just me, but who are these heroes without their powers? Peter Parker is just a young man gifted in science. Clark Kent just works for the news, and Hal Jordan would still be in the Air Force. Superheroes are not their secret identity. Superheroes are a symbol of hope in the face of adversity, and as a kid, I didn't care what color they were. Superheroes don't care what color you are. Because a true hero's valor lies in the unhindered compassion and protection of humanity, and that is an unbiased love. There's a reason the poem didn't start off with, I grew up as a white kid. In fact, I shouldn't even use geeky because I am so much more than that. I grew up as human. I grew up discovering superheroes daily, more outside of my comics than in. My superheroes are the inner city school teachers, especially for middle school, because I know I was rowdy as hell and I apologize. My heroes are the civil rights activists that will not cease until equity is evident. My heroes are the strangers that wave back to me. My heroes are lovers, and they are all symbols that we are still human. To all the modern day Mahatmas, the worldwide Malalas, they should write comics about you. I can't wait to read them. Thank you.
Give it up for Conner.
I'm living in the 21st century, doing something mean to it, do it better than anybody ever seen. Do it screams from the
Anytime a young poet comes up talking about their race and about race in general with a critical and compassionate lens, I'm always blown away. Yeah, go ahead, Conner. That's all I gotta say. And you know what? I've taught middle school, and thank you, because they're all knuckleheads. Jose, what do the judges have to say?
All right, shout out to junior high as well. We're gonna drop this low score of an 8.8. We're gonna move up to we're gonna stay at an 8.8 for that second score. 9.5, 9.5, and a 9.8. Give it up for our first poet of the night.